So Thanksgiving is officially over and I'm kind of in the Christmas spirit. I actually decorated my house a couple of days before Thanksgiving and we have a Christmas village, and I have been looking at this one piece in my Christmas village thinking I have to build this in The Sims. So this is the Crepes and Croissants Bakery and I think it would be perfect in the Windenburg area. I love the style of the building. So I think let's try to take this bakery and build it in The Sims. It's a rather small bakery by all technical means, so I think we're going to be building it here on this lot, which is a 20 by 20, and it is, I think, a starter lot usually in Windenburg, but today it's going to be a bakery. So we are going to be swapping that over into a retail lot. Luckily, the only requirements is to have a cash register, so the rest of it's pretty free for us to do how we want. This building is kind of tall and skinny. I just don't know how tall and skinny I want to make it because this seems like it would be small. Like that's teeny, but maybe that would be nice, like a really tight bakery. I feel like maybe that would give it more of a cozy essence. That's just what we have to decide. How realistic do we actually want this to look to the picture? Because that's going to determine how big this is. I think what I'm going to do is go one bigger. We also have a little dormer here on the top, and there is also a little bump out on the back of the building. So we have a door on the side and a door in the front, and it's a red door, and we are going to be adding in some of the little Christmas decoration items. I guess maybe now's a good time to mention this is going to be a limited pack build. I only have Get to Work, Get Together, and Seasons installed as far as expansion packs go, and then I also have the Everyday Clutter pack installed right now, but that's just because I want the mugs and for no other reason. I think we're going for like extra pointy, right? And then we're just gonna copy this roof piece over to the back. And then on this side, they do have a chimney, but it's like one of those chimneys that starts big and then ends up small. So I think we're gonna start with 3 tiles on the bottom, and then we'll change it to 1 tile on the second floor. And then we'll use roof pieces to make it look like it's going up. Apollo is here also if you hear him or see him. But we're gonna grab this half gabled roof piece and put it there on this little square. I'm gonna bring it in on both edges with these little arrows, and then we're gonna raise it up so it looks like it's going up the side. So it should look something kind of like this when you're done with it, and then when you're happy with the way it looks, to duplicate it and just scooch it to the other side. I think this is turning out pretty good. The one thing I'm noticing is I think this needs to be short wall height because it's not quite that tall. The afternoon lighting is not the best here. We might swap over to evening because it's really getting a nice light on the front of this building. I say let's just start with roof texture and work our way down. It's kind of a brown roof texture. Oh, this is perfect. This looks exactly like the picture. Oh, that's quite nice. Window wise, the building has kind of like a curved window on this little bit, and then here, and then also another curved one down there. We do have these ones that are actually from base game and might be perfect. Also, it's like wanted to send me to the very top, so it's kind of hard to decorate the back of this. Maybe I'll move the lot to the front just until we get some more of it decorated, and then we can put it back where it needs to go. We'll do this little set right here, and then there won't be any windows on the side or on that bit. So I think that's looking rather nice so far. We do have to pick a door. They have like a curved red door. Well, I don't know if it's curved, but it is definitely red. So we might have to just sort by red and see what we can find. Our options for a red door are severely limited. Maybe this one could work. I'm just wondering if instead we did one of the get together doors. I was looking to see if they maybe had like a reddish wood swatch, but I fear that's not gonna really be the case. The first one that I had selected seems to be the closest. We could do that instead. It's got the right red energy, and I feel like it fits better with the build style. And then we need awnings that go all the way around. I think I'm actually gonna be going with this one. We also need a window box with some red flowers right up there. We also need a roof topper. I don't know if I have any with the packs that I left installed though, is the only thing. Oh yeah, we have these, duh. We can use those. We're also gonna slide in a little chimney right here. I also think I'm gonna use this drain pipe to put here just to have a little extra interest. I also need signs. I need like this sign, but I want it to be facing me. I guess here's where we might just have to take some liberties because this bakery in my Christmas village has a frontward sign right there, but that's not even realistic. I'm not even sure how this sign is being held on the village. Yeah, that sign's just floating. I like the idea of using that first sign that we had and just having it hang off the edge over here. So it'll be more like that. I think that's actually looking rather cute so far. I guess it's time to maybe start doing some painting. The foundation is a really, really dark stone. Maybe this one from Seasons. And then for our paint, we're gonna be using the Get Together paint, which is a little hard to use. I never know how to put this down. I'm not gonna lie. I'm always a little unsure of what this is meant to look like when fully placed down. I think this is gonna be our outside for the moment. I do still have to get some lights out here, and then we have to decide like patio and whatnot. I think we're gonna do that off to the side, but I am gonna go ahead and put my lot back where I think I might want it, which is gonna be kind of towards the back of the lot. And then I'm thinking I'd like to get just a tiny little patio area over here, because in my picture, and maybe this is silly, but in the picture there is a little table up top, and I would like to replicate that. So I think that's what we're gonna be doing. But for that, like what, we just need this much. We don't even need stairs over there. Maybe there's just like a couple little tables that can only be accessed through the inside of the building. So I think we just want a cute little round table, and honestly I think this one might be perfect. And then we need some like green metal chairs, which I think is a big ask in The Sims. I don't know if it's gonna wait, is that the same chair? Look at it. I think that's the same chair. They're so similar. I mean, this one's obviously all the way green, but I think that's about as close as we're gonna get. I'll take it. But looking again at the side of that building, there is like a little sign right here. So maybe we'll grab one to replicate that. And then I'm gonna finally get those lights that I have been talking about. There's only one chair in my inspiration photo, but for the sake of like realism, I think we are gonna put another little set out here. And then I feel like we should probably also get a little fence just for realism purposes. I think that's quite nice. And I do think I want to go for more of an overgrown landscaping here, but I'm imagining like a little windy path that kind of comes up to this portion of the road. So I think we do that with terrain tools. We'll go for like this one, and then we can just wind it up here. Oh, well, wait, that might be perfect. Wait, that never happens. I never get it right the first time. And then we can grab the little rocks and walk them all the way over. I do have Better BuildBuy mod installed. If you can get mods, it's like the best thing that you can do for building if you like to build, because now we're going to be able to access the live edit rocks, and they're going to be organized under the rocks in the landscaping, which is huge. But now we're just going to take those and kind of sparse them all the way over into the main road area. I kind of splotch mine around randomly because I have a bad habit of making it look a little too uniform if I just try to go down the lawn. So if you also have that problem, maybe give this a try, where instead of just like starting at one spot and working your way to the other, just randomly place the stones and then fill in the gaps. And then make sure you turn your stones around with your Alt key just so they're not completely uniformed. Another thing I like to do is once I get the base of my stones placed down is to go back in with some of these bigger ones, but size them down with the left bracket key and fill in some of the gap spaces. It just gives a little bit more variation to the rocks. And I think it's okay to have some gaps too. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then for this walkway, my last recommendation is going to be to come back in with a nice dirt path. So I'm going to grab this really dark one. I'm going to size my brush down, and I'm going to make it pretty opaque. And then we're going to just align the outside of the path with this just to give it a little bit more naturalness about it. We don't want to look like they just threw down rocks that all landed perfectly. Like, they need to be kind of terrained in a little bit. And then you have the perfect little pathway to your house or bakery or whatever it is that you're trying to build. But now I'm going to just add in some little landscaping pockets. So I think we're going to do one like right in this area, and then also one that just comes around right here. And then we'll probably at the back of the lot just line it with some bushes. This might be a really unpopular opinion, but I don't care that much about what the back of my lot looks like. I just want the front to be pretty. Let me know if I'm alone in that or if you feel the same way. It's not that I want the back of my lot to be ugly, obviously. It's just like, if it's not perfect, that's okay. So this is going to be our landscaping, and I went a little out past my dirt, so I'm going to just add that back in. Adding in a little bit of dirt terrain under plants makes the build look so much better in my opinion. And then this is going to be our landscaping all done. I think some final touches we need outside is a wreath on the door. Which one should we do? Maybe this one? Oh yeah, that's perfect. I love that for this lot. And here is the exterior of our bakery all finished. Oh, except actually I need a window back here. That's why you always look your build over. And now that is the exterior of our bakery all finished. I love the way this exterior came out. I never built in Windenburg. It's been so long and I love this style. So I'm glad we came here. Now heading into the build, this is a bit of a squishy space. So we're gonna have to get a little creative here. I think I would actually like to have a fireplace where the fireplace is. So I think I might put down some things that I know I want first and then we can kind of work our way around. But maybe we do the Christmas one. Maybe they've decorated inside a little bit. I am gonna grab some saucer lights just to light our way, but we will be swapping those over to be some more mood lighting before it's all said and done. I'm thinking the best course of action is gonna be to have our bakery set up downstairs and then maybe have a kitchen upstairs. I have no idea where to put these stairs. We could do it like this and then put a little half bath right here because that's all we need for a build like this. So half bath goes there by the stairs. We'll still have a nice little seating area and then maybe our bakery can go right here in this corner, and then upstairs is where we'll put like a big kitchen. So I think what we'll actually do, this will be a kitchen space, and then maybe we could even do like a little office or maybe an extra bathroom space right here, and then this will just be hallway. We have to grab the display case. I like the dark brown better because this is where you'll actually sell your baked goods from, and if that goes there that's fine, but then like where does the register go? This is hard. We could do it like this, so it'll be a little wraparound. Your Sims can actually get here to work the bakery, and then maybe we could even do like a cute little sign or something on this back wall. I want more of a rustic looking sign. They don't really have that though. It would be a lot easier to build in The Sims if they would just make the items that I wanted. Like, how do they not know? Maybe we'll just do pictures instead. Oh, we could get this. It's like a still life. It's just a nice piece of art because it's really bright in here right now, but we are gonna dim it down some. I kind of think I want the whole bottom floor to be this pretty stone. There is our little half bath all finished. It's quite small, so I kept it pretty simple, but I think it turned out really nice, and it's kind of got an old feel about it, which I like for in here. I do want to change this to the brown fireplace, which is gonna add a pop of green in here, but I like that, so I think we're gonna roll with it. I think it'd be nice if we had a little sofa space in here. More of like a waiting area, but maybe this bakery also sells a little bit of coffee or something on the side. I know for me, I talked about it once on Twitch, all of our bakeries are also cafes and vice versa, but apparently that is not a common experience. So I think we'll do it kind of like this. It'll be cozy-ish, but not like stay for a really long time cozy, like happily wait on your baked good to be finished cozy. I think we're gonna add our pop of red back in with this chair. I just can't decide if I think that's ugly or not. It may be ugly. Oh, or what if we put a Christmas tree in the corner? Oh, what if we put a Christmas tree in the corner? We might have to size it down. I feel pretty strongly that that's a fire hazard. I also feel pretty strongly that I don't care. I feel like it's gonna be fine. Wait, back up, back up. Maybe that's what this is missing, is the Christmas touches. Maybe we should be draping some stuff right there. And back here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what this is missing. Christmas touches. I thought maybe I was gonna close this area off, but I have since changed my mind. I think we are gonna put some more seating up here. Not that your Sims really need a ton of seating, but I think I would like to have some. And then I am gonna carry that stone from the bottom to the top. I think up here we're gonna do the snowflakes all the way around. Maybe a few little cute Christmas wreaths up top, and then maybe one more little decoration right over here. Oh, we could do this cute little gallery. I quite like that. And then in here is where our kitchen space is gonna go. I think maybe we go for more of an industrial kitchen vibe, because this is like a business kitchen. I also really want to fit the cupcake machine, and not that you need it anymore, but I think it could be nice to have. It's so big. We might could if we put it over here. We can make our kitchen a little bit smaller. Like this will technically be a fully functional kitchen right here. I think this is a rather cute kitchen, and it's reading very business kitchen, like very industrial kitchen to me. So I quite like that about it. And we were able to fit in a full cupcake machine, which is pretty nice. I cannot clutter this counter because it is the only functional counter. So if you clutter it, the kitchen doesn't work anymore. But now that our kitchen's done, let's think about maybe cluttering this space up a little bit more. I think some plants would be nice to have. I just need some stuff that'll take up a little bit of space and add a little bit of greenery, but this is kind of cramped up here. So I don't know if we can even add anything else. Maybe the everyday clutter kit mugs. I did want to use those mugs just to make the build feel a little bit more like it's being used, but also I didn't put any kind of coffee machine anywhere. So maybe we should grab one. We have these cute little mugs that we can put to pretend like people have been sipping. They even have versions of it that are kind of dirty that look like they have actively been being used. We could even add in like the phone and keys, because realistically you probably just have those sat right next to you. I don't want to overdo it. Maybe like a little magazine. Maybe they're here to do some work. We could add in a little coffee bar right here. A coffee bar is maybe a strong word, like a coffee maker. We could add in a coffee maker. I'll put it right here so your Sims can just do it themselves if they want it. I do think maybe I want to add in a little coffee table right here, but which one? That is so huge. Oh, maybe the trunk. Wait, yeah, that's perfect. And then we can maybe add in some little clutter items. Oh, I need trash cans. Okay, for inside, we'll get this little one and slip it in the corner. And then for outside, I'll grab this one and just put a couple back here. I think as far as the top of this fireplace goes, we might leave it empty. I don't want to clutter it too well. Maybe a few Christmas items. The plaid is just kind of a lot, so you certainly don't want to go overboard with it. I think for the fireplace, we're going to just add in a couple of simple Christmas decorations, these little Christmas tree jars and some cards that maybe they got from friends, family, or customers even. And I think that's going to be our full build done. So here is the downstairs. We've just got our nice little cozy seating area with the Christmas tree, a small entryway, and then our actual cafe area with our display stand, our cash register, which is a requirement, and our coffee machine, since I did add in a few little coffee cups. We've got our little seating area on the outside, and then I did add in just a little bookshelf to give it more of a cozy feel. We do have our bathroom space right in here, and then upstairs is just a nice little cozy seating area with a few little clutter items on the tables to make it look like people had been there drinking their coffees, eating their baked goods, and maybe studying or whatever. And then in here is our fully functional kitchen with the cupcake machine. And we did manage to fit in these cute little aprons that have a bit of a Christmas vibe to them. Overall, I am so happy with the way this build turned out. I think it's so cute, and it has like just the right amount of Christmas touches. I do want to test it out really quickly and maybe get a sim to bake some stuff to put in the display case. And we have our pastry section stocked, so I'm going to go ahead and get this uploaded on the gallery for you. I named it after the actual Christmas village one, which is Crepes and Croissants Bakery, except I ran out of characters, so it's Crepes and Croissant Bakery. And it does only use seasons, get together, get to work, a little bit of the everyday clutter kit and the holiday celebration pack, which is a free pack. If you did not know, you can get that for free always. And I do use hashtag PlumeriaPlay to give you an easier time finding it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this build. If you made it this far into the video, comment your favorite baked good emoji in the comments below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have the best rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!